Holy lion hair. Fun fact, haven't looked at myself until just now. What is she doing? Cora. Oh, thank you, Mama. Excuse me. Thanks, Mommy's keys.
Mom,
okay.
How do you touch someone?
So, it is Monday. My favorite day of the week. Cora is already getting herself into trouble. Let's get some light in this house. No, not Bunny Day, sweetheart. Monday. Bunny Day. So yesterday was Easter, and we had a very nice day. My lip is still healing from Cora beating me up. Yeah. We're gonna plant this later today.
Oh.
Right?
Egg.
Say, this is an egg.
This is an egg.
Tell-
It's an egg.
Yeah. Who brought you that?
It's running.
Talk normal.
It's running.
There you go. You don't have to act like a baby, goof. And of course, Cora's getting in trouble. Close it. Put it back.
Put it back.
Fun fact, Cora, gosh, this had to have been a little over 6 months ago, when we lived in our condo out in Temecula. One day I was getting my nails done, and I should do something about this hair. Hashtag transparency. Get out of the trash. Cora loves to go through our cabinets, and so one day I'm getting my nails done, and we lived somewhere where I could walk. Gosh, this light is really intense. Wait, one. That's a little bit better. It makes us look like we have jaundice. I don't like it. Yeah. Say, I'm a fuss face.
I'm a baby. I'm a baby.
That's so nice. Thank you. It's all over my cabinets. All right, back to the point.
Mom, can you fix my egg? It cracked into sliced pieces.
Yep. So I had walked down to get my nails done, and like I said, I could walk there. It took me about 2 minutes. And, or no, I had my car, because I had the car seat. And Vic texts me, because he was at home with the kids, and he's like, you gotta come home. I need the car seat. Cora has to go to the hospital. And I was like, what? Why do we have to go to the hospital? And she, Riker had been trying to help out, and so Cora likes to go through the cabinets, and so he had taken the blender base and put it on the counter, and Cora grabbed the cord and brought the blender base come crashing down on her head. Do you remember when that happened?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
It hurt her head.
It did hurt her head.
And
she got a big gash.
We got to the office to fix her.
Oh, she's got a computer.
Take her, stop.
Stop. No! Cora! So, a million years later, the story was that Cora had to go to urgent care and get, they put purple glue in her head to close the wound, and you know, so that was our first urgent care experience actually as parents. Riker never did anything like that, so. Of course, in the middle of telling that story, when I went running to Cora, she spilled my coffee on my phone, and today I have an important call this afternoon that I've got to take, so that would have been a bummer if she had busted my phone. But it doesn't appear that she did. Called Daddy and did a test run, so. I'm already on pot number 2 for the day, so you know it's Monday. See, we painted our room to be like a cave. Ta-da! Gosh, it's a pretty day outside. So, obviously one of the cool things about flexible dieting is the whole idea that it's flexible. Let's see. So like the cool thing about flexible dieting is that, I don't know where my coffee is. You know, you're given set macros and then you pick what you want to eat. Well, I have a major sweet tooth, and so I have been thoroughly enjoying my higher macros and flexible dieting, and I've been eating stuff that I want to eat. But the problem is the stuff that I want to eat isn't super filling, and so for a while that's why I was falling into a trap where I was going over my macros every day. And you know, now we're at a point where I don't need to go over my macros because they're so high. This last weekend was Easter weekend, and I didn't track like at all. I made sure I was getting enough protein in, but beyond that, it was kind of just an intuitive free-for-all. I didn't eat until I was like stuffed or anything like that, but Friday night, Vic and I, was it Friday? Friday night we ordered pizza and had champagne, and then Saturday, we went to soccer practice. We didn't go out to eat that morning. Usually we go to brunch both days, but we didn't do that. But we did have a date night, and so we went to Cheesecake Factory, and I got the Skinnylicious chicken lettuce wraps, which were so good. And I couldn't even finish them. I only ate 2 of them, but we did share an appetizer. We shared 2 appetizers, actually. I've been really wanting to try tuna poke, however you say it. And so we got their poke stack, and it was so good. It was like eating spring in a bowl. And then we shared, they do, you know how Cheesecake Factory has their different rolls? Like they have the avocado roll, and there was like a Korean pork roll, and then the Southwestern egg rolls. They do an appetizer now where you get 2 of each, or it's like 1 cut in half. And so there's 2 halves, you know, for each person, for Vic and I to split. And so we had that, and then I had the lettuce wraps, and then this never happens, but I was like, I can't eat dessert, like we can't get cheesecake. So we went and window shopped at the mall across the street, and then we shared a cupcake later that night. And then obviously the next day was Easter, and so, you know, we never have Reese's in the house because I'll plow through them, and so I indulged in a couple of Reese's eggs, and we went to brunch, and then I was so stuffed the rest of the day that basically all I had was protein. So moving on, I was talking to Vic, and I'm very much a creature of habit. Like I'll find one thing that I like to do, and then I'll keep doing that. And I've been devouring the pancakes that I show you guys, and then the Greek yogurt topped toast, like my favorite thing. But the problem is, you know, protein powder, the whole reason that people love protein powder is it digests so quickly. The idea is you can drink a protein shake and it's like instantly digestible for post-workout. And Quest is a casein whey blend, and so some of it is a little bit harder to digest, so it sticks around a little bit longer. But regardless, it's nowhere near as filling as, you know, eggs or meat or anything like that. So I took a hard look at my diet, and I have basically made myself like a pseudo vegetarian. Like I'm not eating like any meat, and I think I just got over eating meat all the time, and so I kind of avoided it with Greek yogurt. But I need to go back to eating more real food. So I am only allowing myself to have 1 serving of protein powder a day, which sounds really crazy, but I was eating like 2 or 3. And I want to go back to eating vegetables at every meal. And so the first cut that I had done last year was with RP Strength and Renaissance Periodization. Look them up. They're awesome. So you run templates with them. They do coaching, but I just ordered a template and did it myself. And so it breaks down your day into 5 or 6 meals, and it revolves around when you train and then your rest days. But one thing that they have you do is with every single meal, depending on how, like what your size is. For me, I was supposed to have 1 serving of green vegetables at every single meal. And they're not talking, you know, they have a list of acceptable vegetables to meet that, and it's they're supposed to have 5 grams of carbs or less per serving or something. And so, you know, spinach was always an easy one, and so I would just ball up like an ounce of spinach or a couple ounces. You can just make it like a thick little like sandwich tower, and then just eat that. So I'm gonna start doing that more often just to get in more greens, because I was eating a shit ton of vegetables with my cauliflower, but that really messes my stomach up. And same thing with Brussels sprouts. I can sit and nibble on them all day when I roast them, but Brussels sprouts and cauliflower completely demolish my digestive system. They just shut shit down. So today I'm going to try and film a full day of eating, and it's going to be hopefully different from what I normally eat. The first thing that I'm going to make this morning, you know what, I'm gonna take that back. It's probably not gonna be a full day of eating because I never get through a full one of those. But I am going to show, I'm gonna make, I think they call them like monster cookie oats, and I'm pretty excited about those. I haven't eaten oatmeal in a long time because I started eating bread instead, but I'm gonna go back to oatmeal, and I'm gonna make it with egg whites to try and make it as voluminous as possible. So just a note on flexible dieting, you know, it's easy to get caught up in the fun of it, and then, you know, I think that's fine, and I've been sticking to my macros like I said, and my weight has finally stabilized, and I've found a place where I don't feel deprived or frustrated, and my workouts are fueled and everything like that. But I shouldn't have sacrificed you know, being more full. Like, I still count down to each meal, and which is funny because I'm getting more than enough fiber. My coach, I think he suggests between like 20 and 25 grams of fiber per day, and I'm easily getting in like 40. So fiber is not really a concern, but I do think that I could just eat more real food. So I am gonna have to find, you know, I'm gonna have to value those sweet treats a little bit more. And, you know, it is April, it's mid-April, and I've got my sister's bachelorette party in early May, and then we have her wedding in July, and my dress will be here tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. So I just I'm not cutting, obviously, because we're still building my macros up, but I just think that if I was making better food choices, I would just feel better all around, you know, kind of minimize that bloat still and stuff like that. So you guys will be along for the ride with that. Let's see, what time is it? 7:15, so I want to get to the gym early today, as close to 9 o'clock as possible, because like I said, I've got work to do this afternoon. I just want to say thank you real quick. I've been getting emails based off of the YouTube channel where people are saying like, oh, I saw you coach from your YouTube channel. So yes, I do offer coaching. Right now, I'm getting close to the maximum number of clients that I want to have. So I could probably take on like 3 or 4 more people. And the reason I don't want to take on 1 million people, I'm not trying to like build a crazy business. I mean, I'd like to build a crazy business, but I'm not trying to, you know, go nuts with this, because I offer, like, I give out my phone number for texting and emailing and stuff like that to my clients, and I try to respond like instantly no matter what day it is or anything like that. So I know for me, I value being able to do that for them. I know that especially if they're new to macro counting or like this whole process, it can be scary. And so having somebody that you can like instantly get a response from is nice. And so that's why I don't take on too many people, because I can't have my phone blowing up all the time. But so I am still taking on about 3 to 4 more people. I got 2 emails this weekend, so that was exciting. So yeah, I am gonna go make my oats and make breakfast for the kitties, and we are gonna get this Monday rolling. I'll talk to you guys soon.
That's right, you guys just got plugged in. We're back in your cave first food. Turbo time is my thought on what's hot in the game. And turbo, we love it.
Hey, is that looks like turbo.
Turbo dreams. The same thing's gonna happen.
1 minute.
You're a full-on crew, aren't you?
Hey, be shook on.
I don't make things. I break things.
Well, looks like you gotta be stepping outside your comfort zone there, Gladys.
baby around my neck and I'll get a penthouse.
Sorry. Alright guys, it's not the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, but there you go. You know what makes everything better? Okay, so the kids are watching Wreck-It Ralph. They've got breakfast. I'm gonna hide in my room and eat my breakfast while I watch HGTV. For this delicious bowl of goodness, we've got 43 grams of carbs, 19.6 grams of fat, and 45 grams of protein. And that is 33% of my carbs for the day, 33% of my fat, and 34% of my protein. So basically a third of my day at my breakfast, which I'm down with. So, yeah. I'm gonna finish a little Property Brothers action in my delicious bowl of sprinkle. By the way, go buy sprinkles. I bought this fun little circle of sprinkles from Target that has like a bunch of different kinds, and it makes everything taste better, and that crunch is so satisfying. So, I'll talk to you later. You're doing a great job, sweetheart. What are you doing?
I'm painting.
Yeah. Who sent you that?
My friends.
Oh, Max and Mia?
Yeah.
But
And don't forget about Toby.
oh, and Toby the dog, yes.
Yeah, and those are Max and what's the name after Max?
Mia.
Mom, Max and Mia love Toby.
They do love Toby. What are you learning about this month?
Painting.
And different kinds of art?
Yeah, like different kinds of colors.
You're doing a great job. Let's look at your work. Wow. Remember, not too much paint, okay? So that's how you make a mess.
Mom,
You have enough paint on the paintbrush.
now I'm done.
You have to rinse it in the water.
Yeah.
Very carefully. Do you remember who got you this?
Yeah.
For Max and Mia?
Yeah.
Grandma Kay?
Yeah. And Max and Mia,
Yeah.
the both of them gave me this.
You love getting your mail, huh?
Yeah.